Calorie burner, calorie burner. My God is a calorie burner. He will do it for me.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Yudi's Kitchen. On today's episode of the show, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this delicious village vegetable rice. Now I noticed that the vegetable rice I see online is not exactly this particular one. If you are from Akwa Ibom State, you already know what this rice tastes like and how delicious it is. So quickly, I'm going to introduce you to the ingredients, but before I do that, please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and just like my amazing videos. Alright, so the first ingredient is of course rice, because that is the main essence of this meal. It's called village vegetable rice. So of course you already know that rice is the main ingredient that we need. The next ingredient is going to be my panla fish. Like you all know, this is the holy grail for me. I love this fish so much. And of course, we're making village vegetable rice. So we have to use this to bring out the village in the rice. See what I did there? This meal will not be complete without stockfish. You know what I'm talking about. So of course, I have my stockfish here, and this is just gonna give the food. We also have crayfish. I have my grounded crayfish here, and this is also one of the ingredients that's good. If you notice, we're just using a lot of fish. So I also decided to add a bit of pomo to it, because I feel like pomo also gives that villagey kind of taste to the meals. Right here, I have my seasoning cubes that I love to use when I'm cooking in the kitchen. I was supposed to put salt here, but I didn't. But yeah, salt is around somewhere. The next main ingredient, of course, you all know it's palm oil, because this is what we're going to be using to make our vegetable rice. Palm oil is essential. Here I have my blended onion, and it's frozen, but this is what I'm going to use for the meal. I also have my pepper. I have my red bell pepper here. And you know that I do not, when I say the holy grail, this again, oh my, you all know how I am so in love with yellow pepper. So yes, of course I'm going to add yellow pepper to it. Alright, one of the main ingredients also is ugu vegetables, okay? Very important for this particular rice. So now we're just going to start without cooking. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is put a pot on the fire. Make sure your pot is dried up and there's no water in it. So when you put your oil, it doesn't start frying up inside. Alright, so now I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pot and just let that fry for a bit. So when your oil is fried, then you add your onion. Okay, so this is my frozen onion, but it has been defrosted, so I'm just gonna put it in the oil and just let that fry to give it a little bit of flavor, you know. I'm just gonna mix this up and just let it settle in for a bit. After that, I'm going to add my blended pepper, you know, the yellow pepper and red pepper. I'm gonna add it up in there. I know people will be like, this girl like pepper, sha. Yes, so I like pepper. I like pepper a lot, yo. So yes, I'm gonna put in a lot of pepper in that meal. I'm very sure my friend Richie can't even eat this food right now. But it wasn't so pepperish, trust me. After that has like cooked for a little bit, then we're going to put our crayfish. So this is me adding crayfish now. Like, I don't really think there's measurement for crayfish. Just put as much as you think your taste buds can handle, okay? And don't make it to be too much, but just enough to be okay for the meal. So here I'm going to be adding my salt. I told you guys I had salt somewhere. So yes, I'm going to add salt to this mixture. And after adding salt, I'm going to be adding my seasoning cubes. Yes. And guys, please note that while all this is going on, my gas is on low heat, okay? Please do not put your gas on high heat, because right now we're trying to fry all the ingredients before we put our rice in it. So please make sure that you do not cook this on high heat. Make sure that your gas or whatever you're using is on low heat at this point, okay? All right, so now I'm just gonna give everything a little mix, mix it all together and let it all just become brothers and sisters inside this oil. All right, once the pepper is fried, I'm gonna put in my fish, my panla fish or egg fish, and mix it all up just so that the flavor of my ingredients can actually get into my fish. At this point, I'm going to be adding my pomo. I was also going to make soup, so I didn't use all the pomo in this. I just put a little bit just for flavor in the sauce. Okay, so I'm going to mix this all up. I'm going to be adding water into my mixture, putting enough water. This water is what we are going to use to boil the rice, because we're actually going to boil rice in this, so you have to add water to the mixture that we just made. So put enough water that you feel can boil your rice. You're not going to use your spoon to mix the rice until it's ready, so make sure you have enough water in the pot that is going to handle the quantity of rice that you're going to be making. So while all that is done, we'll just cover the pot and let this cook and boil for a little bit. Okay, you have to leave it to boil, reason being that every ingredient that you've put in it has to cook very well, so you have to leave it to boil pretty good before we move on. All right, so while this is boiling, we're going to move on to our rice. So this is my rice right now. I'm actually going to parboil this. This is a quantity of rice that I would be using for this meal, and I put my water inside my already washed rice, and I'm just going to leave this to cook for a bit so I can parboil it and get it ready. Alright guys, from the way this water is boiling, you already know it's time for our rice to get into the pot. So we have our parboiled rice here, and I'm just going to be putting it gently into the pot of water. I also added my stockfish apparently, but I can't find that video clip, so I do apologize for that. But at this point, I have already added my stockfish. The only thing left is just the rice and the vegetable. So while we are done adding the rice, we'll just leave it to cook and come back and check on it later. Okay guys, this is some minutes later, and as you can see, my rice is almost done. Okay, so at this point I'm going to be putting my vegetables in the rice so I can mix it up and leave it for the final cook. Alright, some minutes later, I had to check the rice again, and it's almost done. So at this point, I have to turn the rice because it's literally done. I just need the water to dry up a bit. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm mixing it up so everything can, become brothers and sisters together. Alright, it looks so good, guys. My kitchen was smelling like home when I was done cooking this meal. It was so delicious. It's just look at it. Isn't it beautiful? And at this point where we go to check my rice, it is completely done. Look at how beautiful this looks. Now, I know that if you are not from Akwa Ibom State, you might not really understand what just happened. This magic, this beauty, this awesomeness, right? But guys, you need to try this recipe and taste this meal. It is heaven. I'm telling you guys, you need to try it. So I would really love you guys to I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box and watch my video again, and also try to remake this meal. Eat it and tell me what you think about this meal. it. I hope you enjoyed this village vegetable rice, and I hope that you'll be willing to try it out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, guys. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and also give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know in the comment section if you're going to be trying this village vegetable rice. Eating this rice just felt like home, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Bon appetit.